Welcome to Law Talk with me, Frank Amodeo. I'm the best attorney in America, most likely the world. Please advise if you have any questions. I will answer them unless they are stupid questions. That's my privilege. We are at Glen Falls. We're going to go down, take a better look. If anyone is watching Law Talk, they should be wearing a shirt and tie like me, Mr. Frank Amodeo, certified attorney in all 50 states in these United States. That's a fact. You don't question Frank's authority. I question your authority. Whoever I say is innocent because of mens rea. Mens rea proves it. Mens rea is very simple. If you have an innocent mind, you can't be guilty of a crime, right, Mike? Hey, Mike, how you doing? Mike, shitty internet provider. Thanks for being here. My name is Frank Amodeo. I'm attorney at law. I represent clients from the legendary Joey C., as everyone knows, is innocent of any and all crimes. Joey C. has an innocent mind. Joey C. doesn't have a guilty... Morning, Mike. Joey C. doesn't have a guilty bone in his body. He's never even had a guilty thought. So that's a fact. And, we're here to speculate about John Combs. From what I can see, he's 100% innocent. It's not one of the cases I'm on right now, but he's certainly innocent through my eyes. He's done nothing that's been consistent with guilt. Okay, so those are facts. We talk facts over here. We don't. That's what we're going to be looking at the falls in a minute here. We're just walking. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you're having a great day, Mike. We're at Glen Falls. I should have put that in the description, but wasn't thinking. I got a lot on my mind on this nice day. Hope everyone's having a nice day. Okay. Oh. Let's see. We'll get a better view of it, too. Oh, that's good, Mike. Good to hear. This is the little part of it. We'll keep going. Ooh. Nice out. Perfect weather. A little sunny. You can stay in the shade if you want. You can go in the sun. I like the shade. But it's nice and mild. Probably in the mid-70s here in Buffalo. Ooh. And we're at Glen Park in Williamsville, New York. That's a fact. And once again, people like Joey C. are innocent of any and all allegations, innocent of any and all crimes, just like any of my clients are. I know the law. Been studying the law for many years. That's a fact. Had a lot of companies. And the government's gone after me too. Hey, Eddie. Well, once again, that's going to depend on several factors. Number one, how good your attorney is. And, see, they have to prove that the phone calls, in my opinion, they have to prove the phone calls, what state they were, and if it's a one-party state or a two-party state. Hey, Cinderella. And then we can go forward with that. And even if they prove it, we're a long way to trial. We got to even if they prove it and my client is in the wrong, we will prove that whoever made these charges is a drunken bum, is dishonorable, and the case will be dropped. Because I don't let my clients plead guilty. I don't let them go to jail. That's why they have the best attorney in America. That's what my job is to do, is to get people free, good people. That's a fact. And we will do that on this network. We will do that. I will be aggressive in my fights for my clients. We're not going to let people escape their justice. Guilty. Well, not guilty, but prosecutors that are money hungry and power hungry. And you know they get a bonus whenever they get a conviction. And they earn a little spur somewhere or a little star somewhere. I don't know where, but they do that. They escape justice. They're the criminals, and they're trying to make my clients be the guilty ones. When my clients, people like Joey C, is innocent of any and all wrongdoing. He was drugged and tricked by the government to plead guilty. I'll have to get back to you on that one, Mike. I'll take that under advisement. Let's look at the waterfalls, folks. Have to advise. Well, yeah, I can't really speak on that. We'll have to, I'll have to get back to you on Miss Meanie, but right now I'm glad to represent Joey C, an innocent man, innocent of everything. Never even got a speeding ticket, never got a parking ticket. How can he be guilty of anything? The only thing Joey C is guilty of is being a good guy. He got a good guy award. You guys know. He did that. He got a good guy award for being a good guy from the Good Guy Association. Thank you, Cinderella. Appreciate you guys being here. You're the good people. We're at, where are we at? Glen Falls. We're at Glen Falls in Williamsville, New York. Let's enjoy the falls. Let's do that for once, okay? Glen Falls, folks. I'll take your questions, or we could enjoy the falls. Your choice. The people's choice. Okay. I'm the one putting the shirt and tie on for you guys. Not the Shuleys of the world. Not the Neil's brothers of the world. Those guys don't leave their studios. Bunch of 30 failing shows. Joey C has a good show. Joey C's a good guy. Just like Poe and the Go's a good guy. Anyone that questions the fact that Joey C's a good guy or Poe and the Go is a good guy will enter World War V for me. It's one of those deals, Mike, and you're a good guy, but obviously I'll represent you pro bono. But for the regular schmuck on the street, if you have to ask, it's too much money. I live the champagne caviar lifestyle, folks. All right, so my high dollar clients pay the fastest case. Let me think about that. There's been a lot, because when they see my name on the docket, they run under their desk like a scared church mouse. Let's think. How about who is that? I forgot his name. Was it? No, not Muhammad Ali. Was it? Who was the one? Yeah, who was that boxer? I forgot his name. I represented him. Might have been Muhammad Ali. Anyways, there was a boxer, famous boxer. There was a lot of trumped up charges. Yeah, Mike Tyson. That's it. Mike Tyson. They wanted to get him, and they had some trumped up charges. I prepared a 500-page document on his innocent, and the prosecution dropped the case like a hot potato. That's my work. Okay, so the people want to question me. Well, they can question me, but it's not responsible. I support the Constitution. I support the Bill of Rights. I support the government, but we have to be responsible. From the first days of the Magna Carta, it's our job to be responsible. All right? And the Magna Carta was the founding documents, that was the founding words of the Declaration of Independence. So that's how goes back to 1215, King George and King John. That's how far back the Magna Carta goes back. And we'll have a stream on that if anyone wants to know more about the Magna Carta. All right? And we've done videos on that too. Okay? Right. Yeah, that's true, Mike. That's, they could say that, but there's consequences, because judges have to be responsible of the law. And if I find that there's sleazing around the laws, I will take action. I will act immediately, and I will act aggressively. Usually, at least my cases, don't even get to, no one's going to want to fight me in a courtroom. All right, so those are the facts of the case. Them's the fighting words. Here's what I do for most part. When I get a case, when I threaten, I'm usually the one threatening them to go to court. And when I do that, and if I do use my power to do that, they're on the phone, or they're on the fax, or they're on the email the next day trying to bow down to me to get me to make a settlement, and I just don't return their calls until the day of court. Then we'll talk about settling. Then I will have the upper hand. I do that every case. It has worked every time, and that's a fact. And that's twofold, because number one, they don't realize if they ever decide they think I'm bluffing, which partly is true, but if they ever take me up on it, I'm ready for court that day, and they are not. So, it's twofold. Twofold, folks. Talk about the facts. Talk about the documents. The fact check. And that's the facts. Anyone that questions any of the, yeah, I'd be happy, Stephen, because it's my opinion that Diddy is innocent. He has an innocent mind. How could he be guilty of a crime? He's never even had a guilty thought. The mens rea proves it. So how could they go after him? Why are they going after the good guys? Why are they doing that? Why would they go after good people like him? I don't understand it. Because they want their bonuses. They want that win so they could have a spur somewhere or a star somewhere. I don't know where they're going to put it, but they want those praises. They want to win re-election. It's all for political gain. Okay? But they're not going to get that through my clients. All right? Because my clients are 100% factually innocent. And I will explain that further if I have to in a courtroom. that's one where I would have to accept money for someone like that. And we'll have to take he'll have to take some equity on one of his houses to be able to afford me. And he will do that because he probably likes his freedom. And I'm sure he has several houses, several estates. I doubt he has any liquid money to retain me, but he could borrow against the equity on one or two of his properties to afford my legal services, folks. And that's a fact. It would cost him roughly 25 million to start. Most likely 50 million. We'll start with 25 $25 million retainer. It's possible, Mike. Yeah, I mean, if someone has to be liable. Someone's going to have to pay for that. So I'm sorry for your loss there, Mike. I could win any case, so it's probably someone in one of these 30 failing shows that's behind that, if I had to guess. If anyone knows Vince the lawyer, let's get him on. We need to do some more law talk here. He seems like a pretty knowledgeable guy. Not as knowledgeable as me, but pretty knowledgeable. He knows the law pretty good. I want to quiz him and see if he knows the law. I don't think he's a good guy. I don't know if he's a real lawyer, though. Just because you watch My Cousin Vinny doesn't mean you're a real lawyer, Vince. Okay? So let's talk about those cases, okay? And these are facts. Well, we'll seek justice for your dog, Mike. Don't worry about that. Sorry about your loss or your suffering dog. We don't let people go unrepresented. That's un-American. Okay? So we're not going to let that. We're not going to let them escape justice. Not in my courtroom. When I'm in the court, it's my courtroom. I don't care who the judge is. I'm the one. I guarantee it. I appreciate you guys. How's everyone doing today? Okay. Nice day out. Like I said, we're at Glen Falls. Cupcake, how you doing? Nice for being here. I recognize your name from some of the 30 Failing shows. And my name is Frank Amodeo. I am the head lawyer for all of the shows. I decide what goes on. Thank you, Cupcakes Corner. Thanks for being here. Your comments are pretty funny too. I forgot what they were, but you got someone grumbling the other day. Is it the real cupcake? It isn't not the real cupcake. I don't even know the cupcake, so I don't know. So I'm pretty new around here, but we will find out because we research everyone in this community. We go to their houses. We do the hard work. And as you see, I'm one of the few shows, like Joey C's good show, I actually go out on the scene. I will go to people's houses. I'll go to the parks. Okay. And most people won't do that. Yeah, Steven, I'll have to get back to you on that. But these are the facts. Like I said, how many people go to waterfalls in this community? I make a regular point of it. We'll go back up to the falls in a second. It's actually pretty busy at this park. And that's a fact. And you guys know that all the 30 failing shows watch my program. They acknowledge that I'm the head attorney. And hopefully Vince the lawyer acknowledges that he used to be the number one attorney in this community. Now he's number two because I overstated him. I'm a real attorney. I didn't just watch my cousin Vinny and decide I'm going to pretend to play an attorney on TV. All right. I went to law school. Okay. I studied case law for years. I went to several different universities. So I did my time. Well, Joey's my friend, so Joey's a good guy. We got joint projects that we're working out that I can't discuss with Joey and another creator, which I can't discuss, but we will next time. So we'll have we'll be StreamYard with 3 different streams, 3 different creators, and there'll be no stopping us. We'll be taking comments from the regular chat. We will be respecting the regular chat. Oh, that's okay, Steven. And you guys have been great to me. No one's really... I was warned about this community. That was a good community, but guys like to give people a hard time. I could take it. Everyone's been very respectful. I could take a little razzle dazzle. We could sue in this country, Mike. You could sue anyone for anything. Doesn't have to be true or anything. In most cases, we just want the settlement. And well, with this community, we demand a settlement and we demand a public apology. If not, we go to their house. And those are facts. Facts backed up by documents. Okay. Getting up to let's look at the falls again. Okay. Morning, Joe. We were just talking about how a great guy you are, how we're working on. I'm not telling anyone exactly what, just that we're working on joint projects. Everyone's being respectful, respecting you, respecting me, respecting Poe on the go, all the good people. That's a fact. Well, we're not just going to go to people's houses just to get thrown out. We want to interview them respectfully. We'll have our journalistic hats on that day when we do that. And we will do that. We will do that. You're welcome, Joey. Thank you for being a true friend. Just like Poe on the go. I've known Poe on the go for 2 years. He's been nothing but a true friend. I've been to his house in real life in Detroit. We went to Clearwater, Florida together. He came to Buffalo. We had some wings and pizza at Blaisdell Pizza. I don't know about other towns, but in Buffalo, there's literally a pizza place on every street corner. So you can go anywhere and get good pizza. I heard Chicago's like that. Someday I'd like to go to Chicago with Joey. And if my schedule permits, we'll go to Detroit next month. If it's booked up, we'll stream right outside. Poe on the go and we come from a community that protests a lot. So we're pretty good at just hanging out outside. We could hang outside the whole event and not bother anyone. We might interview some people. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get Diddy to come on. I was hoping Vince the lawyer would come on. And, that's okay if he's not, Cupcake. Either way, I'll stream for him. We'll set up a stream. He could be at his house and I could be at Detroit. And it could be like a satellite view like they did in the old days. Because there might be events that I can't go to and Joey can. We could do the same thing. But Detroit's only about 5 hours from me. And I do drive a Prius, so the fuel Still a lot of money in fuel, but it's not like it's unbearable. And it's only a 1 day event. Could make it a weekend trip. So it's not. It's at least something that we could consider doing, is going to Detroit, and we will do that if it makes sense. That's right, Joey. Just gotta be loyal. Just be a good guy is all. Like Joey is, and like I am, and like Poe. Like I said, I've known. Oh, sorry. I've known Poe on the go for about 2 years. He's been 100% honest with me. He's included me with everything, and I knew Poe on the go when my channel was brand new, when I barely had 100 subscribers. And that was a long time ago, about 2 years ago. And through good friendships like that, my channel grew. It was a lot of hard work on my part too, but if you're good to people, I believe in karma. I've tried to help smaller channels back when I was not working. It was a little easier to have longer shows and stuff. Now I still kind of make it happen, but I'm not on as much as I used to be. Yep. Like I said, that's why we're trying to. Well, I can't say too much, but we're trying to team up. Joey and I are trying to team up with another creator that I know. I don't want to say too much. I don't want the haters to. Although everyone's been pretty respectful, we don't want the haters to get too, out of hand. Everyone in the chat's good, but you never know on the replay what could happen. These are the facts. We're at Glen Falls, waterfalls, and waterfalls, and I don't know where we at. Williamsville. That's a fact. Fact check. Like I said, Vinny the lawyer, he's a good guy, good lawyer. He used to be the #1 lawyer in this community. He dropped to #2 when I came on. Now he's still #2 attorney in the community, which is still really respectful. I am #1, of course. He will respect that. I don't believe anything like that. Joey would never do that. Joey's a good guy. Joey's a good seed. Joey's innocent of any and all allegations, Mike, because Joey has the mens rea on his side. He's never had a guilty thought. Doesn't have a guilty bone in his body. He's a good guy. I won't let no one defame his character. That's right. Kettle on TV. Everyone should consider subscribing to Kettle on TV. Joey C. Ooh. We're at Glen Park, Williamsville, New York. Very peaceful here, very quiet, very spiritual. And everyone should look up my my history. Everyone should look up my history, Frank Amodeo. If you think I'm joking, I'm not. You could look up my law licenses. You could look up the government's plot to take me down, similar to what they did to Joey. They drugged me. They made me plead guilty, similar to Joey's story. And that's a fact. The fact check. The fact backed up by documents. Oh. Thank you, Mike. I'm trying to take care of myself, trying to eat better. And if you guys really want to look into my background, read Mac Cox's book on me. You don't have to buy it. You can go it on um what's that site called where I got it? Well, Mac gave me a free copy, but you could buy it. You can get it on Audible. If you have the credits, you can get it free. It's a good book. It's an easy book on the Audible. Put the headphones on, you can do it in one day. Um, but there, Matt Cox tells the truth about, you know, and it was my privilege that I wanted to take over the world, folks. I had my team, my SWAT team, go into Africa and the Congo to take over, and the government got a little grumpy, but we knew best. We needed the mineral rights from the Congo. That was step one. I had a plan, which we're going to go back to take over the world. We're going to be getting our 5 million man army going again when we get strong enough. We're going to start with taking over Africa, then Europe, then the rest of the world. We're going to talk about sharing and why that's important in community. We're going to have bigger and better libraries and public services. Healthcare will be free. Shelter will be free. Food will be free. All human rights, human necessities. Anyone that's against that has lost me. And these are facts. You don't question my authority. I'm the one lost that has a law license in over 50 states. Okay? You don't question me. Okay? I know 30 failing shows are questioning me because they're fake failures. They're F-rated. They're fakes, frauds, failures, flunkies, floozies. I don't believe anything those 30 failing shows say. You don't believe anything they say. I don't believe it. You don't believe it. I don't see it. You don't see it. Be it, he it, me it, it. That's a fact check. We will talk about those facts. We'll talk about those. Thank you, Mike. The governments have had their chance. They didn't do right. They did wrong by us. So now it's our turn to take over. And we will do that. We will do that. You will see. As soon as I get my 5 million men, we will do that. We'll go back to the Congo. See, they got a little grumpy. They took my Secret Service man, Kevin Billings. He used to work for all the good presidents like Reagan and Bush. And they took him hostage. And we had to retreat, but we'll go back. So ever since that, then they created this fake thing, said I wasn't paying taxes. So they drugged me, made me sign some plea agreement that was fake and false. And I'm still fighting it. I'm on home confinement. I'm fighting it. I shouldn't be treated like a dog. They treat dogs better than they treat me. That's unfair in this country. But those are human rights, am I right? Free food, free education, free shelter. How could you not fight for those things? How could we charge for those things? Basic things, food and water, shelter, education. How could you charge for education? How could you keep a man down? Keep a man in debt his whole life? How could you do that? How could I feel good about that? It's intolerable in America. It's unjust. I know, Mike. I agree. There's no stopping. There's no telling what they will do. You can't trust the government. And that's a fact. You know, that's a fact. We talk facts on this network. Mm. As you guys know, I'm self-proclaimed #1 attorney on this network in this Dabbleverse. And that's a fact that Vinny the lawyer will have to accept. He's a good guy. He's number two man right besides me. He can help me with cases if he wants. That's a fact. I talk about facts here. I talk about winning cases, winning justice for all my innocent clients. We don't talk about nonsense. We don't stay in our studios all day. We're the good guys. Oh, it's been over a decade, Mike. Ooh. I have over 50 binders of information that prove my factual innocence. How could the government feel good about what they did? The mens rea proves that I'm innocent. Oh. Even Snipes, Wesley Snipes, yes, that Wesley Snipes was found factually innocent based off of mens rea. We can go further. We can go to Cheek versus Cheek. He was found factually innocent because of mens rea. All right, I don't think we need to go any further than that today. There's many other cases we could talk about. We could have a 10-hour stream. We could have a 50-hour stream on mens rea. And we will do that. We will do that, my friends. If that's what it takes. Hope everyone's having a great day. I think we're going to say goodbye soon. But I want to thank everyone for being here, including but not limited to Mike Shitty Internet Provider, Eddie Mayer, Cinderella, Stephen Bravo, Joey Canelato, my friend. Well, you're all my friends. And once again, Mike Shitty Internet Provider. I want to thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe, everyone. Bye now. Thanks for coming, Mike. Thanks, everyone.